How's it going, gamers? RebelX here in the War Room, and today we're looking at State of Decay, Year 1 Survival Edition, Tips and Tricks Part 3. This is where we'll be looking into one of the final bases you'll move into in State of Decay, along with how you can get back survivors who keep running away from home because of problems at your base. So let's look into that right here, right now. Alright gamers, now the place I'm talking about is at the Fairgrounds, which is in the safe zone area. Now the only way to get there is later on in the game, Sergeant Edgar will request your assistance at one of the quarantine gates that he and his men are going to have to blow open because they've been locked out of it. So the thing is that you're going to have to hold off a wave of enemies until they set the explosives. Once those explosives go off, boom, you are now into the safe zone, which really isn't safe anymore, but you're now at the Fairgrounds. What's great about this place is, well, first of all, in order for you to get into this place, you're going to need 12 survivors and 50 materials in order to build up the place. But if you've been following my instructions in the past videos I've made, you should have more than enough materials and people to bring into this place. Now, once you get into this area, the first thing you're going to want to do is close out all your old outposts. You're going to need them much later on because of all the zombie hordes that literally flood this area. But the places you want to build here, you're going to build sleeping quarters, workshop, a medical area, a garden, a library, and of course you want to repair the kitchen and the dining area that are already here, along with the storage facility as well. Now once you get all these places up and running, you're going to need them very, very quickly. Now what's great about this place is it's literally a gold mine of materials. Everything you need. Because this is a fairgrounds, there's a lot of food, a lot of medical supplies, but also too is that because the military was here earlier, there's tons of ammunition and building materials for your base. Alright gamers, now as I said, this place is very rich with materials and items that you'll need. Because it is a fairgrounds in the military zone, you're going to find a lot of special weapons, ammunition, food, and medical supplies. But the most important thing too is now setting up your outposts. I recommend that you set up at least 3 outposts near your home base, and then the rest of them out on the outskirts of the main highway leading towards the fairgrounds. As I said, zombie hordes literally flood this area, almost to the point where you and your survivors are going to be constantly harassed by these guys. So be sure that you are setting up your outposts in a defensive position to where when you deploy your landmines, they're going to be taking out tons and tons of zombies that come along those highways. So make sure you spread out your outposts, put about 3 of them near your home base, and the rest on the outskirts of the main road. Alright gamers, now let's talk about how to bring back survivors who keep running away from home. Now, when you select them to come back, they'll automatically come back when you select to play as that character, but to keep them there when you're not playing as them, you're going to have to, unfortunately, dissolve a few of your fellow survivors who are just causing bad karma. The ones I recommend you look at are the ones that are labeled as, a psychopath, an alcoholic, especially the ones that drink a lot, as you see right here, alcoholic, drunk a lot. These are the people who can literally just bring down the morale in your group. It will cause a lot of survivors to run away. You just don't want that, so you're going to have to get rid of them. First thing you need to do is go to one of the supply drop-offs, have them dump everything they have, including their backpack. The next thing you're going to have to do, well, guess what? You're going to have to sacrifice them. I know this is the only way to do this. I know you're thinking to yourself, but they're a survivor, I might need them. The thing is that any type of survivor who has those bad influences, that drinks a lot or causes fights or is a prick or whatever, they're going to cause fights with the other survivors, and that will keep more of them from wanting to come back to your base. They won't be permanently gone, but they will cause morale to dip a little bit. There won't be many people at your home base to defend it in case it gets under attack, so you have to get rid of these people who are causing nothing but problems. At the end of the day, you should have around 15 to 16 good survivors instead of 20 or 25 mixed survivors, ones that are good and ones that are bad. So as I said, sacrifice those that are causing nothing but problems in order to keep a high count of people at your base at one time. Now, one thing I've discovered about this game, I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but I think it is. If you notice that every time you load into this game, when you quit out and come back later, any character that you've given a couple items to, such as like 3 medic pills or 3 snacks, the game will automatically duplicate that. So that's a nice little glitch to know in this game. I don't know if they're going to keep it for very long, but who knows, they might. Until then, be sure you take advantage of that sweet little glitch. Alright gamers, that's all the time we have for today here in the War Room for our Gameplay Tips and Tricks Part 3 vid on State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. We're going to be doing another Gameplay Tips and Tricks vid very, very soon. Until then, subscribe to us for more Gameplay Tips and Tricks vids on your favorite games. And until then, we'll see you here next time, here in the War Room.